And I gotta cancel all the arrangements. Well, hello there, friends. I just finished my second physical therapy this week, and that was really good. And I'm heading back home. It is Thursday around 2 p.m. Everybody is doing okay, sort of. So I'm going to stop at Starbucks, get a coffee, and then get home and figure out the rest of my day. Yeah, so lots of things going on. Anyhow, physical therapy helped. I don't know what's going on the left side of my body. It's not in excruciating pain. It's just tight and stiff and painful in the morning. And so we're working on some stuff, but all in all, being a fibromyalgia person, it's an accomplishment when I can get to a point in my day where I'm moving and things are not hurting while I'm moving them. I'm gonna stop at Starbucks, maybe get John a coffee. He's working from home today, and looks like we're gonna have some storms. We've had some really crazy clouds this morning. We have a lot going on in our family, so I'll fill you all in later. Spiderwebs. Okay, I'm heading out this morning. I have a gynecologist and a mammogram because I'm 55 and this is what we do at this age. So after I do my doctor's appointment, I'm going to go to get my toes done, have a pedicure, so my toes look nice for my trip to California. Come on, doggies, downstairs. Let's go. So, just wanted to say hello, and I gotta hustle because in true Julie fashion, I'm always running late. I woke up late. I live late. I'm always late. Okay. Yay. Not yay. What am I saying? Yay. Yo. So I finished at my doctor's appointment, and that's always like a big woo. That one is done. The mammogram is done. Everything looks fine. So far, so good. I'm now at Target. I decided to stop because it's right here before I go for my pedicure because I want to get some, you know, toiletries and stuff for traveling, or I'm looking for the little, you know, the little plastic bottles that you can fill. And I have to get a couple of things for Daniel and some shaving cream for John. There was something else. I can't remember. I have it written down. Anyway, I'm going to Target. Yay, I like Target, and I'm by myself, so I probably will end up being in here longer than a few minutes. I'm not going to lie, so that's all right. I'm in line at Starbucks. Before getting my toes done, I'm going to get myself a cold brew and a protein box. This has carrot sticks and apples, and all of a sudden I'm really hungry, and I have to start packing like healthy food with me when I go places, because otherwise I'd like get a donut, but I'm not doing that today. I'm trying to watch the sugar. It's so hard. Let's see which ones go. Are they all gonna go, Daniel? Oh, there they go. Whee! All four at the same time. Look at them. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Me too. I like it too. Daniel, there's a big butterfly. Where'd it go? Above my head? Over there? I'm outside with Daniel, and he's, whoopsies, your slippers are coming off. Where you going? You're getting all funny in your chair. He's jumping around here. Got something on your head. Hopefully it's not a bug. It's so gorgeous out. We're just looking at the flowers. We're noticing that we have a random sunflower. Look at this guy. He's just popped up out of the blue, and he's just right there. All right. Lots of bees and butterflies out here. The birds and the bees and the butterflies. Is that what they say? And the bees and the bees and the butterflies and the birds and the bees and the butterflies. Bee, 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 bee. High five. No? You don't leave me hanging? All right. So with these down, we pull the deadies, the deadheads. And it helps to let the new ones grow in. And it's a fun little hobby. When you have nothing better to do. Let's find all the dead ones, like that one. Oops. And these are really pretty. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. So many pretty flowers this year. It's quite windy out. Quite lovely, actually. Isn't it nice? What are you doing? Hanging out with me? So it's like Friday afternoon. I don't know what time it is. My watch needs to be charged. And I went to the doctor today, and then I went to Target, and then I went and had my toes done, and that was really nice because it needed it. My heels needed to be buffed. It was bad. Yeah, calluses. Anyway, feels good to have my toes nice and painted. So what's going on? Well, John's father's still in the hospital. His mother is at home with an aide because her dementia is getting worse. John's decided that it's just too much for him to go to California with all that's going on with his folks. And it sucks. But it's just, he doesn't see how he can go. And also, Daniel's sonogram level from his doctor came back from when he had seizures 2 weeks ago. And the level was at the high end. So she was concerned about him getting on a plane because of the seizures and the issue with him breaking through. So there was some concern there. And the other concern is the fact that he had the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. And the Delta variant is getting really bad, and people are starting to get sick. And they're not sure how much coverage people actually get from this particular vaccine. Some, but it could be serious. And California happens to be an area where there's a lot of transmission. So all of those things together, we just made a family decision that Daddy and Daniel were going to be here, and I would go out with Thomas to see the graduation ceremony and, you know, send footage home, and it's going to be live streamed because sometimes you just can't be everything to everybody, and it really stinks because I had it all set up, but now I gotta cancel all the arrangements. We just decided yesterday. We're leaving Tuesday, so I've had a long talk with Daniel. What are we gonna do? Well, now we have tickets, airline tickets, so maybe we can go somewhere else, like Florida, on the airplane. Do something fun. Or just wait to go to California till things are a little bit better with the virus. I don't want to get sick. I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna get sick. Like, that's the latest here. Trying to be, well, it's just hard. It's hard because his parents had a traumatic event. You know, he fell hospital. They had no plans in place for what would happen. And so we've been scrambling, you know, to make sure things are taken care of, and we're figuring it out as we go, which is not the way that I wanted it to be, but I don't know, I feel like sometimes people just don't listen to me. I'm like peripheral. I'm just, I guess, the appendage. But whatever. My father-in-law has been in there since July 7th, and today's July 30th. And I hope he comes home soon. I have no idea what's going on, so I got a lot here to take care of. I'm taking care of Daniel. And I'm not sure, I don't really know if I'm really too crazy about his neurology team, you know, because they're telling me, okay, so if you're going to take him, put him back on Onfi, which is the medication we got him off of, which was giving him side effects. And I think they wanted to do that to cover him for the trip. But I hate that medication. It took us 2 months to wean him off. So I'm like, well, why aren't they trying something different? Like, I don't know. I got to deal with all that. And a million other things. But we're all doing good. Hey, he's doing great. He's my little champion over here, right, Sam? I really wish I was taking him. I really feel like beep. Because he's the best. And he deserves the world. And then some, right? He really wishes he could go to Disney World again. We were thinking about going to Disneyland when we got out there. That's probably what we would have done. But Disneyland is just, I think, just opening up to, and now everybody's reverting to indoor masks because the virus is mutating and spreading, and it's spreading significantly with people who are not vaccinated. It's kind of frustrating that we're going back. Like it was so nice for a brief time to be like, okay, we can relax a little bit, right? Take the masks off, but like they're finding that people are getting sick even with the vaccine, and so you've got a combination of just unvaccinated people who are very vulnerable to the 1,000 times more transmissible Delta variant. Then you have other people who are getting it who have been vaccinated, which leads you to think, well, do I need a booster? Is it not good enough? Or is the virus just beating the vaccine? Like, it's a smart virus. They say now it's in your nose, like 1,000 times more virus in Delta variant than the other one. And still people are just like, no, I'm not getting vaccinated because it's my freedom. So, yeah, everybody has a right. It's personal choice, right? But it just sucks. It sucks that we're not getting any closer to herd immunity. But it could be worse. Other countries are worse than we are because they don't even have people at the younger ages vaccinated yet, because they're not even done vaccinating 45 and older, like in Ireland, and they can't come here from Europe. It's like Sarah's boyfriend Luke can't come here. He was supposed to come to see her graduate and spend a couple weeks with her and have a vacation, but he can't travel into the United States because they're not vaccinating, and it's really bad over there. So he would either A, come over here and get sick, or B, have to quarantine for weeks. You know, I don't know what's going to go on, but I've seen like 3 movies now, newer movies that are about like pandemic and COVID-19. And they're all like end of world kind of movies and the theme in them is like, oh yeah, we had the first lockdown, then things got better, and then things got really worse and worse and worse and worse, to the point where it was like scary bad, like the world comes to an end bad. And it's like, no. Anyway, I just don't know. I don't know your thoughts. I listen to the science, and I know that the people who are vaccinated are protected, and the people who are dying are 80% those who are not vaccinated. So at least I know if I get COVID, I probably likely won't die. I don't want this to be the thing. It's just like, aren't you sick of it? But everywhere today, they had eased up everywhere. Everywhere being like stores, gas stations, even the nail salon. Last time I was there, it was half and half. Some had masks, some didn't, meaning the guests. Today, everybody had to wear a mask. It was the same thing at my physical therapist, which is a medical place, and just real strict protocol at my doctor. And when I went into Target, they had a sign that said they wanted people to wear masks. It wasn't mandated, but almost everybody, including the people in the store, I would say 1 out of 5 were not wearing a mask in terms, shoppers, because it's not mandated at this point. But people are masking up again. We need to pay attention to what's happening in our environment with people and what's going on. So this is what I do, I think, and I pick flowers, like dead ones. It's the Petunia Project, I call it. Just have to adapt to a new level of stress. I think that's enough flower picking. What do you think? I'm gonna go in the garden and see if there's any vegetables I can pick. You wanna see if we have any cucumbers? Michael, help me? You wanna help me look? Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's nodding, he's going. Daddy likes the cucumbers. Sometimes he puts it in a smoothie. It's nice out here, isn't it? The air is nice and cool. Beautiful.